Hi, friends. So, welcome to Relaunch of Habbfit show. So, along with me, our renowned guest Alok Taunk is along with us. So, before we start the show, we'll have a quick introduction about me and Alok, and then we drive through the show. So my name is Arvind. I'm a founder of Habbfit, and we are in a mission of transforming 100K people physically and mentally fit by just following a sustainable, simple habits without sacrificing their social life. So that's our aim. And along with that, we want to empower every professional to become their own coach by helping them and educating them the basics of nutrition, fitness, and the mindset practices. So that's as our mission. And in Habit, we strongly believe building habits is only way which builds the fitness. So, so without further ado, I wanted to introduce Alok Taunk. He's a mindfulness and mindset coach, and he's founder of Eastern Mindfulness and Mindfeed app. Welcome to the show, Alok. It's my great pleasure to be a chief guest for today's show, and we are blessed to relaunch the habit on your hands today.
Thank you, Arvind.
Thank you so much.
I'm humbled. Thank you very much for considering me to be the right person to be here. Thank you very much, and I'm so very happy to see the entire relaunch happening in terms of the Habbfit app. And you very beautifully said this, Arvind, that having habits in place can assure your journey to accelerate towards fitness and achieving those fitness goals. And I'm so very aligned with that idea, Arvind. And yes, once again, thank you very much. Let's make sure that we add in a lot of value for our listeners and viewers.
Yes, I think this show is going to be a power pack, and there are a lot of value. And I think the hope our audience is going to love the show. So without further, let me quickly tell you the background about what is Habbfit and how Habbfit is founded, and why did we relaunch, even though we have been founded a year back. So the Habbfit has started with my own failures. So that's first thing. So actually, there was an incident happened with me, and I was around 102 kgs, where myself and my wife we went for a movie theater, where the ticket collector was looking at me and my wife. He asked, "Is your daughter? Yeah, is your daughter is 18 plus?" I said it got shocked. It actually gave me that the bullet shock. So I could not believe it. Okay, so that time I actually realized, do I really look that big and that huge in front of my wife? That was the strongest why factor I had. And what happened is after that, I started working on my fitness. But it's always like a roller coaster ride. I gain a weight and I lose a weight. I gain a weight, I lose a weight. Like this, I think 5 to 6 times I have done it. Then I think I came across one of the fitness community, and I gone through under a coach, and I did amazing transformation, and I lost from 102 to 75 kgs. Currently, I'm around that. So that gave me a lot of confidence in me. And during this journey, actually, I understood what is most important when a person has to, go through the transformation journey. And that's when I found that it's more to do with the habits. Because if I was today like this, it's all about what I have done from last 10 years, 5 years, and what are the habits I have following every single day. That's what the person today. So that's what I thought. Okay, why can't I take this to people? Then I started coaching some of the people. They also started seeing the results, and then I said, okay, let's start a new organization and then take this to a bigger audience. And that's how the mission has been started and all of that. And along with me, we have three of four coaches. Along with that, we founded a Habit. And the name also says the Hab is talks about habits, and the Fit is talks about fitness. And we started the Habit around a year back, and we coached around 200 plus people across the world. And during this journey, there are some of the people got a best of best transformations, and they could able to understand what is the things of habits which I wanted to inculcate them into their lifestyle. But some of the people they are not able to understand, and I wanted to actually evolve and see why only certain kind of people were able to grasp what I wanted to teach. And we actually gone through and worked on our existing system, and we corrected and evolved in a better version of it. So that's why if you see the logo and the whole new branding, so we wanted to actually help as much of people to solve their problems, what they're going through the fitness. So that's why we came up with the new branding logo. The logo also talks about a lot of things. It talks about sustainability, it talks about the hope and the real energy, what you want to get it. And even the logo, if you see, there is a movement, the symbol is there. That talks about the fitness is not like it's a 3 months or 6 months journey. It's like a lifelong journey. You always have to move. You always have a struggles, fall back and keep moving forward. So that's what it is. And the green talks about the balance. So most of the times, what I saw is the people, they have a small goal of losing 5 kgs, 10 kgs, they lose it, then they go back to the old habits. But fitness has to be there for the lifetime. Yeah, till you die, I think you need to have the fitness routine as part of a lifestyle. So that's what I strongly believe, and I wanted to actually keep the branding. Actually, the logo actually speaks about what is a habit. So that's why the whole rebranding happened, and we relaunched unofficially. And today in this show, we're going to launch our the new brand and the new system. And we hope that it's going to inspire a lot of people. And with this, the new system will actually help a lot of people to get transformed. So that's wanted to share before we get into. So that's the reason behind the relaunch, Alok.
Lovely, lovely. That's fantastic. I I really loved what you said, that fitness should not just be goal specific.
Yeah.
It should be throughout life.
Yeah.
And I am so very inclined and aligned with that, because what I think is, Arvind, that fitness is a journey. It's a means to an end.
Exactly.
Right? And the end is to live a happier life.
Exactly.
Right? And fitness is your journey that will help you reach there. Who doesn't want to live a happier life?
Exactly.
Right? So when you are fit, you enjoy everything that you do. Yes. I mean, when you are fit, you enjoy playing with your children. When you are fit, you enjoy being with your significant other, right? When you are fit, you are more productive. When you are fit, you can run around and you feel that enthusiasm, and you feel that you are young. So I think it's a means to an end.
Exactly.
It shouldn't be mere a goal. Yes. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you for bringing that up.
So I just wanted to elaborate your point, what you said. And one of the important things you mentioned that, it's not a means goal, it's an end goal. The end goal is lifelong. So this is what we also teach. The people comes with the 10 kgs, but we will show them by reaching your weight loss goal and coming to the ideal body fat percentage. As a person, what you become, right? The fitness, what we strongly believe is the center point of your life, your whole life.
Yes.
So you want a better relationship, better career, you want a better the mindset and spiritual lifestyle. Everything goes hand in hand, and fitness plays the major role. And you have everything, and without a fitness, you cannot enjoy anything. So that's what I always say them. Yes, you have immediate goal, but always think that it is a lifelong. So if you don't do anything, you cannot do a lifelong. Don't even start the journey. When you have a mindset of this, that yes, I'm going to take from today to lifelong. That's when you have to start your journey. So that's what I say to the most of the clients, because it's more to do with the education and getting rid of all these shortcut methods, because fitness is not a shortcut, right? Today, what we are today, like 10 to 15 years, it's built over a period of time. And if you wanted to achieve, and also when I mentioned about the move, right? So you always grow in your fitness as well. How you grow in your career, your fitness, your strength, your stamina, your happiness, the way you feel, the way you play. When you mentioned about the kids, everything has to grow over a period of time. That will only happen when your fitness is part of a lifestyle.
Very true. Very true. Lovely. Yes.
So we will just quickly, I wanted to just talk about three important topics, what we strongly believe, and what we actually help people to get rid of and change this mindset. So I wanted to just talk about that, and I want your views on this, and then I will take it forward. Yeah.
Sure.
So most of the times, whenever I say that, your mindset is important, because any person who starts the journey with habit, always first talk about a mindset. and having a clarity on why they're doing what they're doing. So this is the most important point, which most of the times people miss it. Even when I started the journey, I did not have. The moment I had a clarity, all my day-to-day actions were automatic.
Yeah.
And I had a better perspective that, I know, yes, it is easily can be achieved.
Yes.
So I feel that mindset plays a major role in fitness as well. And you should have a clear cut idea how you're going to achieve it and where you want to go. And you should have always, as you said, that fitness is a journey, but you will also have a milestones. So that milestone has to be, you have to keep thinking about a milestone, then automatically your body puts into action. So I feel that mindset and having a clarity in a fitness goal is most important, and that's what we teach. I just wanted to know, because you are a mindset coach and you are expert on it, you are training so many people around it. So what is your views on that, Alok?
Yes, Arvind, that's a very powerful point when you speak about mindset. See, the thing is, let's understand what do we mean by mindset, because we have been hearing a lot about mindset, and you should build your mindset and have a positive mindset, success mindset, and stuff like that, right? Let's first have the basic understanding of what we mean by mindset. See, I'd like to give an analogy here, which will help everyone who's watching us right now to understand this concept. All of us, we have a toolkit in our house, right? And this toolkit is so handy. When you open that toolkit, you have a hammer, you have an Allen key, you have a screwdriver, a measuring tape, those pins and screws. You have everything so handy. And with this toolkit, you can fix and put things into place so very easily. Right? Now, if you just look at individual tools, then they are not that very helpful. But when you have the entire bunch together, it becomes like a power kit, right? You can do anything and everything. Think of our mindset just like a toolkit. Right? So what are the tools that we are talking about? Our thoughts, our emotions, our belief systems, our preconceived notions, right? Our attitude. All these are our tools. Now, when you use all these tools to move closer to your goals, to move closer to success, whatever success means to you, because success is again very subjective, but whatever success means to you, if you use your thoughts, your emotions, your attitude, your perception, your perspectives, your preconceived notions, your biases, your inclinations and stuff to move closer to that particular goal, that's called as success mindset. That's called as mindset. So first of all, mindset is that toolkit, but when you use to move towards your goal, then it becomes success mindset. Now, unknowingly, if you see, Arvind, we start using this toolkit against us. We start using that hammer to crack our own head. Right? By that, what I mean is we start thinking negative. We start holding on to those negative belief systems. Right? Sometimes we have negative emotions and those perceptions and perspectives. What they do to us, they keep us stuck. They don't make us, they don't help us make that progress. Right? They make us procrastinate. So that's the reason, number one, it's important to first know your mindset. Number two, to understand whether you're using that mindset against you or for you.
Exactly.
Right? And if you're using against you, then consciously make that decision of how can I flip this? How can I flip this emotion? How can I flip this thought? How can I flip my attitude? How can I flip my perception so that I can use it for my progress? So that's the reason I think mindset is very important. And when you talk about habits, for that matter, I think, Arvind, mindset and habit are two engines which feed on each other.
Exactly.
When you have the right mindset, it's easier for you to build that habit. And when you have the right habits built, it will again help you build a stronger mindset. So it's like two engines which are feeding each other. And that's the reason I think, yes, mindset is very important.
And
it's your toolkit.
Very clearly mentioned that. So this is what even we say that, this whatever these negative thoughts, this toolkit, what you have, what we do during this program is we'll try to change the toolkit with the right toolkit where they'll get their desired result. So this is what we do in the mindset practice. So how you have to use the right toolkit which you already have. It's something like you have a car and you are maybe on a on actually in handbrake and you're trying to raise your car, right? Basically, it's everything in your hand. You need to release that
Yes.
break and you will move forward. So that's what we teach, especially, and rightly said, there's one of the client which I can recollect, who actually joined. His name is Sachet. He is also a IT professional. He always go to gym. He always had a plan, but he could not understand why he was not able to reach to his goal.
Mm.
And he approached us, and when I had a one-on-one, I asked him, "Why are you doing what are you doing?" Because then he said that no one asked me till now this question. You are the first person who's asking me, and and then we started working on with him, and we set him a right goal, and we gave them these habits, how this changed this mindset. Okay, then what happened is over a period of time, he started seeing the changes without him doing any effort. Right, the effort will be automatic. Once you set your mind, your actions would be automatic. So then he really transformed. He lost around 10 kg of weight, and he did amazing body transformation. And he right now his fitness is part of his routine. So he doesn't go.
Yes.
No one has to remind him that okay, such as just get up. So it happens automatically.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I strongly agree with the point you mentioned. You were very rightly mentioned about habits and the mindset.
Yes, and Arvind, the
Yeah,
why thing that you brought in, right? That
yeah,
that why is super powerful.
yeah,
Because the thing is, if you see,
yeah,
we talk about motivation, we talk about inspiration.
yeah,
For example, let's say going to the gym,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
If if you don't have the right motivation, you will never go to the gym. You will take the membership maybe once or twice. You'll go, and then it is
then
just
you
lying
will,
around like that.
yeah,
Yes. So the thing is, if you have someone who's pushing you, pushing you, pushing you, that's again not a sustainable way of
sustainable,
building that
yeah,
habit.
exactly.
That's where the why comes, because your why becomes your intrinsic motivation.
Exactly.
So now when you know that why I want to do this,
Yeah.
why I want to do this, and
Yeah.
then you start asking yourself, okay, if I lose 10 kgs or maybe whatever number you have for yourself,
Yeah.
if I lose this much weight, then maybe I'll become more fitter.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have better flexibility.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have more energy.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. But post that, what I'll be able to achieve.
Yeah.
Okay, so now when I have more energy, now when I have more flexibility, maybe I'll be able to be more productive, which will then, help me push in my
Directly
corporate ladder,
corporate.
right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Now when I am more flexible and energetic, I'll be able to spend more time, quality time with my
Family.
daughter or maybe
Yeah.
my son or maybe my
Yeah.
wife, right?
Yeah.
And that will give them a lot of happiness. They will really feel that I care for them.
Yes.
So ultimately, if you understand that why,
Yeah.
because honestly, people are not looking out for fitness, people are
Yeah.
looking out for what will they get when they are
Yes.
more fitter, right?
Exactly.
So when you know your why, the
Yeah.
fitness will automatically be your autopilot mode.
Exactly. So you rightly said. So any client who onboards, right, the first thing is ask because
Yeah.
they want to lose 10 kgs, but that is not the trigger point. I'll
Yes.
tell you with my story which I told, right? If today, even if after 10 years, that incident will keep planted in my mindset very strongly. I never want to look like a father in front of my wife, right? I
Yes.
always want to look like a husband. So
Yes.
if the moment I go to a borderline, I always again work towards myself and come back to what is my ideal state where I will look like a husband in front of her.
Yes.
This is what I keep asking them a questions because they start with their weight and finally they land somewhere. Okay, someone got insulted them, which they felt really bad. And some
Mm.
people say that they had the full closet of the clothes, which is an M size. They are right now in bigger than that. So this is small these things. The moment their why got clear, I see they are more consistent and more focused towards their goal, and they are more adhering to the plan what we create. So that's
Yes.
what I saw. You exactly mentioned the right point, Alok.
Yes. Yes, Arvind.
Yes.
Lovely.
And I want to talk about the next analogy is the habits. So why
Yeah.
exactly the habits are important? I think what we strongly believe with my journey is every person today where he is, it's all because of the day-to-day habits or day-to-day routine or what he's doing every single day. That actually piled up. What it does is a compound effect. Over compound effect, you land where you are. So, but those habits has to be towards your goal. If those habits are not towards your goal, and you cannot expect you get a result towards your goal, right? So this is what we have done. We have simplified the whole thing into a 6 habits. So when someone enrolls under the habit, they go through the 6 habits. That's all you need. You will reach to your goal. And it's so simple. Okay, we complicate the stuff, and we wanted kind of need a short term kind of a result, but that doesn't work. The moment you take the small steps, there is an analogy also. I was just reading in one of the book that 21 days, if you do, it becomes like it's a starting point of habit. If you do a 90 days, if you do 180 days, then no one has to remind. Your body will automatically go into a clock mode, that that habit will automatically get started. So we strongly believe that that's what we wanted to inculcate that habit into their routine. And not every plan works for everyone. Not every routine goes for everyone's life. Everyone's life is different. Everyone's struggles are different. Challenges are different. The plan should be more towards their day-to-day schedule, and it should be more towards the habits which they can sustain. So this is what we want to teach. And I just wanted to know, because you rightly mentioned the habits in the before point, and I think this also plays a major role in other areas of mindset. Whenever you want to go to succeed in any of your life. I just wanted to know your thoughts about that, Alok.
Yes, Arvind, I truly believe that human beings, we are creatures of habit.
Yes, exactly. 100%.
The question I want to ask everyone who is watching us right now: why do you brush your teeth?
Yes.
Why do you shower?
Yes.
Right. And what happens if you don't brush one day? What happens if you don't shower one day? Right. You don't feel good. You feel as if I'm missing something today.
Something, exactly.
Right. So we want to cling onto something.
Yes.
So even if you are not consciously following a habitual pattern, if you're not consciously following a series of positive habits, then you are following maybe some other kind of habits which are not aligned to your goals, or which are not helping you make that progressive move towards your goal. So the question is, why not follow a positive one? See, exactly. anyways, you are following something.
Yes.
So why not follow a positive one?
Yes.
And as you rightly said, it's a compounding effect.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, in your childhood, your parents made you brush every single day. And if we were given that option, okay, it's upon you if you want to do it or not. It's okay, it's your choice. We would have not done it, right?
Not done it, exactly.
Yes. But now it is like a default pattern. So, the thing is, Arvind, we always live in these two modes.
Yes.
The first mode is an awareness mode. We are aware. We are aware. We are conscious. And the second mode is the default mode. The default mode is wherein we have unknowingly, unconsciously, mindlessly built certain habits which our body, our mind, they are following.
Yes.
And when you do one thing over a period of time, again and again, that gets into your muscle memory.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. So now the question is, are my habits facilitating me to move towards my goal, or reach that destination which will really make me happy, or my habits are pulling me apart from that?
Yes.
And for that, you need to switch yourself from the default mode, the autopilot mode, to the conscious mode. So now when you're conscious that, hey, you know what, I'm not following my fitness routine, which means that there will be no compounding effect, which means that my chances of reaching my ultimate goal of living a happy life might never be fulfilled.
Might never be,
Right? So the first thing, as you rightly said, Arvind, that it's important to have a goal. The thing is, if you buy an expensive car, if you load it up with a lot of fuel and gas, but you don't have a destination to go, that car is useless. because you will just go round and round. You'll burn your engine, you'll burn your fuel, but you'll not reach anywhere. Right? So having habits, yes, you'll get frustrated. Yes, you'll get stressed. Right? And you will not even enjoy the ride.
Yes.
Because ultimately you don't have the clarity where I'm going. Right? So it's important to first set a goal.
Yeah.
What is it that I want to achieve in my life? What will give me that ultimate happiness?
Yes.
And then you do your reverse math in terms of then building a strategy to achieve that goal. And what is strategy? Strategy is nothing but it's a combination of your habits.
Habits, exactly. Yeah.
Right. So when we say that, okay, I want to look younger, fitter, and energetic. So that's my goal, right?
Yeah.
And then I say that what can be the strategy? The strategy can be a combination of smaller habits to eat healthy, to run every day, to maybe do yoga or breath work, all that stuff, right? So these becomes your habit. And then when you follow through, that's when it's easier for you to achieve that end goal.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the reason I think habits is important.
Exactly, you said. So now that gives a lot of clarity, and I can also recollect one of another my client. His name is Satish. Okay, he wants to go to a trekking in I think in Himalayas. It's a favorite trekking. And when he came, he asked me that I want to go for a trekking, and my body is not supportive right now. So I have told them about what is the importance of goal setting, and I told about these habits. And what happened is over 6 months, he lost around 10 kgs, and he came back to his ideal body fat percentage. And he went to the truck and came back. And I was not in touch with him last 1 year. Actually, recently I called him, and I was just to check with how was his journey and all. And I was so surprised to see he's still able to progress, maintain his weight, and he actually lost additional 5 kgs than what he stopped. And he told me one thing, Arvind, whatever you taught me, those 6 habits, whatever you gave me, that the nutrition and whatever these things, I still that is gone and implanted in my mind. And without my knowledge, because he's done it for over a period of more than a year, right now everything happens automatically in autopilot. So that's what it is. So as you rightly mentioned, these small habits is where it will move towards your goal.
Yes. Lovely. Great.
Lovely. And there's a last analogy which I want to also talk. Most of the times which I come across with the fitness industry is quick and short-term results, where people are not able to focus on the long-term vision. What is it? So even your fitness is a vision, okay, where you want to look younger even at the older age. You want it to be a disease-free. You want it to be happier, healthier. That will only happen when you have a long-term approach. I came across some people who comes here and they do kind of a fad diets. They spoil their metabolism. They only come up with 5 kgs they lose. They go and binge eat. They come back to again where they started. This cycle goes again and again. Even I was the same like that because I did not had that mindset of long term. So the moment we start helping them, why we wanted to make each individual as their own fitness coaches, because the problem with the current industry is everyone is giving a diet and exercise chart, but no one is educating him to be his own coach. If I make him his own coach, if I give him, okay, 5 or 6 principles how to follow a diet, how to create his own workout routine, and how to set a goal that he can follow for a lifetime. He doesn't need any coach. So this is what we mostly focus on the long term result and give the blueprint what they can follow, which they don't need anyone, because it's not a rocket science. We are looking for an ideal. You just need to manage your energy balance so you can reach whatever goal you have. So this is what I wanted to also tell our audience, that don't look for a shortcuts. Don't go for quick fix results. They always damage you more, and you go into other complications. So always take a right guidance, do it as per the science, and take your time, because most of the people they gain 20 to 30 kgs over a period of 5 years, and they want to lose in 3 months. So because what we want to say as part of this show is focus on the long term sustainable habits, learn the basics during the journey what you're trying to do. Always see why you're doing what you're doing. Even if you're following a diet, ask the questions to your coach. The more and more you're clear, the more and more you have the knowledge, it is easier for you to relate, and it will gives you flexibility. And you cannot have a restrictive mode throughout your life. You cannot eat a restrictive food throughout your life. You have to eat what you're eating from 20 years, and you should be able to alter that diet what you're following, the regime what you're following, and you should come to a sustainable uh, level where you can enjoy your social life, go to the parties, still able to do it, and come back and fall back to the routine. If we don't do this, then what happens is your journey is going to be like a roller coaster ride. You go, you lose and you gain, you lose and gain. It's going to be a same process. So that's what I want to see is always look for a long term result. And I want to also know your views, because you also coach a lot of people on mindset, right? They come with,
yes,
I want to become quickly another. I want to fix all my problems in one month.
yes, 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 yes.
And you also very rightly mentioned about mind muscle, right?
Yes.
So why we always focus on take them as a long term? So I want your views on this.
See, Arvind, we cannot expect a baby to come out of the womb in 3 months, right?
Exactly.
We cannot say that, hey, listen, I don't have time.
I don't have time. Yeah.
No matter what.
Yes.
No matter who you are.
Yeah.
You will have to wait for 9 months.
Yes.
And you cannot say that, oh, you know what, I'm the richest man in the world. I want it in the first month itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe, you know, I have all these facilities and all the IT support. I want it in 2 months. It's like, it sounds crazy.
Yeah.
It sounds crazy. Let's understand that every process has a timeline. And if you go against the process, then there will be repercussions.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right. So the same thing stands true with your body and your mind as well.
Yeah.
With your body needs some time. Yeah. It needs some space. Yes. And in that space, it will automatically grow if you are consistent. If you are consistent, that's the conditions apply. If you are consistent, then it grows in a particular manner. But if you try to be smart with your body, then you will have repercussions, right? So I think we need to be patient, Arvind, and this is what we are losing these days.
Exactly.
The word patience, right? The culture that we are living in, it's the speed culture. We want everything fast. You want a pizza in 20 minutes.
Yeah. No, I came to know there is a 5-minute service. Okay, you order it within 5 minutes, you get the pizza.
Yes, and I'm not sure how fresh it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So everything has a repercussion. If you cut down on time, there will be a repercussion in terms of quality.
Yes, exactly.
Right. But if you give that processing time, if you are able to be patient, you get the best results. Yeah. So and also I think, Arvind, expecting a shortcut.
Yeah.
It is only foolishness, because there is no shortcut.
Yes.
There is no shortcut in life. In any area you look at, there is no shortcut. You will have to take a long route.
Taking long route. Yeah.
Right. And if you take the longer route, the sweeter will be your outcome.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right. And having said this, Arvind, I think the problem is, the why is unclear. That's number one.
That's one. Yeah, exactly.
And number two is, you are not in love with the process.
Exactly.
Right. It is like, you know what? Let's say you are from your house, you are driving to the beach.
Yes.
Right. And you are so excited to reach the beach that you miss out everything and anything that is coming on the way.
Yeah.
There are beautiful skyscrapers, there are many shops, there are beautiful people walking on the road, there are cats and dogs that you can see, the markets that you see. You are not even interested in that. You are only focusing on, when will I reach the beach? When will I reach the beach? When will I reach the beach?
Exactly.
Right? You are so impatient. Yeah. So even when it comes to bodybuilding, when it comes to fitness, when it comes to, you know, achieving that kind of desired figure or body, you're only waiting for, you know, how can I reach there and how can I cut down my timeline.
Yeah.
But that's the only unhealthy way of doing it. I guess patience is something that we need to learn. Number two, we need to learn how to enjoy the process.
Enjoy the process, exactly.
Yes.
So I think you're rightly mentioned, when your why is clear, you enjoy the process.
Yes.
Because you know that what is the outcome of the process. So
yes,
you definitely love it. And when you have this long-term vision, you know that you have to do it for throughout the life. So then you don't ever look for a shortcut. Okay.
Yes.
It has to go as a process. It has to go as a lifestyle, and try to see how you can build as a habit. That's what.
Yes. Yes. And Arvind, you know what? If you are only focused on the outcome, sometimes that entire thing can be very painful.
Yes, exactly.
Because when you don't see things turning out, when you don't see any movement,
yeah,
then you will start questioning the process itself.
yes,
That is this even required? Why so much of pain?
yeah.
But then when you again go back and recheck your why, that's when you get that intrinsic motivation and you start getting on track back. Yeah.
I think, yeah, that's all for today, Alok. I think people are enjoying this show so far. There's a lot of value you added as we discussed during this show. And
Yeah.
thank you so much, Alok, and I think we'll have more and more chats like this in future as well.
Yeah.
And I think the more value we create, the more awareness we create, so it will actually help the people to follow the right processes and set the right mindset, have a proper clarity and what they're doing, why they're doing. So I think it always empower the people. So that's what is our motto. And thank you once again. And it's a pleasure talking to you, Alok. And I wanted to tell all our viewers and audience. So as part of this mission, what I have done is we created a small free training. You can go and watch where I have actually revealed that there are 3 secrets where people can go through the secrets and they can. It will actually give the rough idea how to start your fitness journey. So you can go to habbfit.com/training, habbfit.com/training, where you can go and watch your free training, and also you can book a free consultation where we can get on to one-on-one call and see if you're a right fit, how we can achieve your goals and whatever problems you have, how we can solve it. And also do follow all the social channels. It's at Habbfit, and also follow Alok. I think Alok, your social channels are all of them at Alok Taunk, right?
Yes.
Taunk.
Yeah.
And also is coming up with amazing value pack mastermind program. If you guys are really interested, please go and visit aloktaunk.com, and where you can register for a mastermind. So this mastermind talks about how you can come out of from stress life to a success life. So he's also revealing the secrets, and it's going to be a value pack. And I have already gone through that program. It's unbelievable, and hope it will inspire and make a lot of people a success with your teachings, Alok. Keep doing what you're doing, and always keep inspiring us. And set a right mindset, right intention, and the right what do you say? The day starts with the right. Even I think he has a lot of mindfulness practices in his YouTube channel. Go and see it and keep sharing and keep growing. Let's all work together and we all grow together. Thank you, Alok. Thank you so much. And it's a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. Arvind. A lot of power to you and everyone. I'm sure everyone who connects with you, who are connected with you, they're getting super value, and keep on doing what you're doing.
Yes, definitely.
Because you have found your why, you have found your purpose, and help others to find theirs.
Yes.
So more power to you. God bless you.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure talking to you. Yeah.
Thank you.